What's going on, traders? In this video, I'm going to break down the simple way that you can backtest using TradingView. I'm going to show you a simple strategy that I'm actually interested in backtesting myself. I'm always curious to see what's working, what's not. I've heard some people talk about this. I'm curious to see what this looks like over the last couple weeks of trading data for the instrument that I trade. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like, how I would go about it step by step. Let's jump right into it. Now, we're here on TradingView, and this is the paid version of TradingView. There are some limitations if you just have the free version on how much data you can go back in time and test, different things like that. I know things change frequently, so I would go straight to TradingView, check this stuff out for yourself. But what I want to look at is for MOC, market on close, 3:50 p.m. during NYSE session, so 3:50 p.m. Eastern on ES. How often can we just buy ahead of MOC and catch a little pop to the upside? I've heard some people talk about doing this, and it's actually something that for the purposes of this video, I'm interested to see what it looks like over the last couple weeks of data. So here's how I would go about doing this. I trade the 1-minute chart on ES, right? So here I am on the 1-minute chart on ES. I'm going to go ahead and throw TradingView in replay mode by clicking this button up here. And then down here on the bottom, I have the option to select a date. I can also go back and hit select bar or just go to a random bar. For me, let's say for the purposes of this back test, I want to run this through the last 2 weeks of data, maybe 2.5 weeks of data, right? So starting right here on Monday, May 5th, and I can actually select the time, right? So 15:45 is going to be 5 minutes before that 3:50 p.m. Eastern. And if I hit that, not refresh the chart, but reset the chart, it will bring us right back to that Monday, May 5th time frame right there. So we can go ahead and start playing this forward. And the back test for the purposes of this, we're going to go ahead and throw a 10-point take profit, 10-point stop on right before MOC, right? So we're going to wait for the 3:49 candle. That's 3:47, 48. Nice, 49. And we're going to collect data just by doing this really simply, right? So let's say we're going to go ahead and, we're going to buy one ahead every time. And we're going to set a 10-point take profit and 10-point stop for the purposes of this video. And I'll show you how I will collect this data to go back through it. So again, we're in replay mode, right? We have our criteria for entry, essentially just entering a buy at 3:59 p.m. Eastern every day, waiting to see if we can hit take profit or stop loss. We're not going to manage these at all. And we'll play it forward. Cool. First one's a stop, right? Now you can do a couple things. We have a negative $500 marker that tracks with us, right? So as we continue on through the days, this will continue to track. But if you wanted to track something on your chart, what I found really helpful, we could have also placed a position tool right here, right? A short or a long position tool right there, right? Waiting right there. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Long position at 3:49. We entered right here. Here was our 10-point stop and 10-point take profit. We see the stop was hit. But here's a little trick to just track this and be able to come back on the chart really quickly and know what happened. Go ahead and grab a vertical line, throw that right over your position tool, maybe right where you entered, right? That would be right there at 3:59. And you can go ahead and make this one red since we lost the trade right there. And what this does is when you come back out of replay mode, you can scroll back through on different time frames, whatever time frame you want, and quickly find all of the trades that you took. So let's go ahead and do a couple more of these, and I'll show you like exactly what I'm talking about with that. So let's go ahead and select the 6th. Again, we know what we're looking for. The right around the 3:49 p.m. Eastern. We're going to back test just YOLOing in before MOC, kind of see what that looks like with a fixed take profit, fixed stop. There we go. We're going to buy again, right? And we can go ahead and set a take profit and stop loss tool, a position tool one more time on the chart here because we want to know where we entered and exited, right? We want to be able to come back to it. So we're going to throw that right there. Boom. Very simple. Play it forward. Okay, immediate stop loss strategy's not working too well for us here. Great. Maybe we're backtesting this and we say this doesn't work too well. But what we're doing here is we're collecting this data that we can maybe watch play out in real time, which I think is helpful to do. Just genuinely be watching this stuff, trading it yourself, manually backtesting it, so you can see what it looks like, what it feels like. But you could also collect data. You can throw this into an Excel spreadsheet very simply. You could just take screenshots and kind of record it this way. But if you go through and backtest it, and again, I'm backtesting a very mechanical, like same time every day, same direction, same take profit and stop loss. You might not be doing that. You might need to make notes on the screen. But if you do it this way with the position tool and that vertical line that allows you to come back to it, you can really easily track a manual backtest doing it this way. So let's just do like one more, and then I'll give you a couple more tips on some other things that I find useful with this. Oh, let's go ahead and throw that there. So we're 349. Let's go 48. One more. We are entering long. Let's see. So far, this looks like a pretty trash approach here. Can we hit one that will bring us to the promised land here? We're gonna find out right now. Nope. So yeah, it might be something you say, hey, I backtest a whole bunch of this, and it's not something that I want to trade, right? Here's another thing that I find super helpful when backtesting. If you're, let's say, taking a low frequency of trades, a low volume of trades, going ahead and making notes by using the call out tool on each individual trade can be super helpful. So let's say, long failed, a lot of volume beforehand, XYZ, anything like that, right? What we can do from here, because maybe we do want to export this, we want to bring it to an Excel spreadsheet, we want to bring it over to, something else where we're going to save it in a notes pad, we want to be able to go back and review the individual trades. You come up here to the right-hand side and you click take a snapshot. You have a couple awesome options. You could download the image, copy this actual image, but this one's really easy. If you hit copy link right up here, it copies a saved link with this image that you can throw in an Excel spreadsheet. Obviously, it's just a link, so it doesn't take up any size. And if you don't want to actually have a screenshot itself, that link is saved for forever on TradingView. You click it, it brings up this exact screenshot of the chart right we're looking at right here with your notes, with your position tool, with what happened, right? All of that good stuff. This is the process that I would go through if you wanted to manually backtest using TradingView. Really cool that they have the add-on to hit the buy and sell button, adjust contracts. You can scale in, scale out, do a number of different things with this. But just the simplicity of being able to set the exact day and time that you want to go back to and backtest, trade the way that you would trade. Of course, there's some limitations. You have to wait for candle closures. Can be very, very helpful. Throw a vertical line on the chart. This way you can go back through and find the trades that you took beforehand, what happened very simply. Maybe you want to just scroll through really quickly and go, how many wins, how many losses did I have? Well, I had 3 losses here. I know that very quickly just by looking at the bottom. Really, really simple stuff. Obviously, you can get more advanced than this. There's plenty of different tools and ways that you can do this. You guys want to learn more about this? Smash the follow button, smash subscribe. I trade live on YouTube here, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, almost every dang day, 100% free. I also run a free trading Discord, not a VIP feeder program, trying to sell you a course, anything like that. We'd be happy to have you there for both of these. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything. Trading's risky. Most traders lose money. Do your own research. Make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content. Talk to you guys soon. Hope to see you trading live.